Out of the twilight, I feel I'm rising. Low up below me, can see you crying. And there's a whisper, they look like angels, but I won't follow. No, I will stay here. If only you knew that I'm still here with you, still here with you. If only you knew that I'm still here with you, still here with you. There's so much beauty, everything's vibrant, and there's music in the silence, but it really hurts me to see you crying. I'm high above you, wish you could see me flying. If only you knew that I'm still here with you, still here with you. If only you knew that I'm still here with you, still here with you. If only you knew that I'm still here with you, still here with you.
Hey guys, welcome back to another live stream. Today in this stream we're going to be playing some more Minecraft BagelMaster Builder. Now for those of you who have not seen the previous 55 streams, I highly recommend checking them out. Last stream, I think last stream we mainly just focused on terrain. This stream, we're going to be continuing to focus on terrain, because that's pretty much all we have to build other than like trees and some other things. But most of those other things I'm saving to be after we complete all the main area. And the other things would be the center castle. I need to also do the castle walls all around here. And I have like some dungeons I need to do and all that. But like I said, I need to finish at least the top layer first, which is actually just this section here. Okay, well, anywhere that's not grass. So it's actually not a lot left now that I think about it. Anyways, yeah, this stream mainly just terrain, I think. Last stream we mainly did terrain. I think it was all of this here, as well as we did some more of the terrain over there. And we started to do more of the custom trees over here. I'm pretty sure we're going to do custom trees for the entirety of the map. However, maybe I'll just have a couple of areas where it's tree or custom trees, specifically this crater here, as well as that crater over there. Because doing the entire map with custom trees, it's gonna take a while, especially since I'm not using any like mods or anything. But we'll see. Anyways, I'm very happy with this so far. But yeah, anyways, I guess we'll start working on the terrain. I think what we're gonna do is work on that area / this area this stream. Hey, that looks better. Some people have said that I need to add more height to the map, or depth. What is it? Variation in the terrain. So my goal this stream is to also make a lot more variance in the height of the terrain. I can't really do a pathway over here. Hmm. Ooh. When was the first hot air balloon invented? I think it should be fine. Okay, I've been meaning to work on my hot air balloon skills for a long time. I tried making a big area held up by a hot air balloon for a base in a realm I used to play on. However, the hot air balloons and the platform itself didn't look the greatest. So, I'm going to try and fix that. Not the platform part, because that would cast a huge shadow down below, and then no one would really go to it. However, a hot air balloon on the ground would be it'd be a cool, like, area, since most of the map is the same. There's only a couple of differences, which would be... Well, let's see. The lakes and waterfalls are pretty much the same everywhere. It's basically each village is unique in the sense of it's built differently with different materials. Let's see. There's 2 craters, so that's not really unique. There's only 1 river, only 1 mountain, and only 1 of that biome. So there's not a lot of unique structures slash build, or I guess it is all structures. Structures or biomes. Sorry, mountains and that. The only unique one that, or like this one, I plan on making more of. Like some ruins somewhere. I don't know where exactly, but most likely over there somewhere, since there's a lot of room. Then again, who knows? I might just leave it as a one area thing. Anyways, why did I get on this conversation or topic? Oh yeah, hot air balloon. I'm just trying to give reasons, basically, as to why it's a good idea. I might also add some other hot air balloons, now that I think about it, but on the outside of the castle walls. For one, a lore reason would be that that is the easiest way to transport items in and out of this area, since the whole area is going to be on top of a mountain and then have giant castle walls all around. Um, I don't remember what else I was going to say. Maybe I should make some shorts on this map. Oh, sorry, thinking of things. So, I don't know if I've mentioned this yet, nor, if I should. Should I mention this? I would assume it's fine for me to mention, however, I don't... I'm debating. I mean, it's personal information, but not, like, super personal. Yeah, I'll just keep it to myself for now, sorry. Probably should not think out loud. We'll see. Oh, no! Have I been on my face this whole time? Are you kidding? I should have looked over at my screen. I am so sorry. Well, since no one understood anything of what was going on, I was talking about how the villages were different. These areas are the areas I'm working on this stream. Everything, I think, from here, that's not included on the rim of the terrain here, everything from here this way, I have done this stream all the way to here, I think, is the block I started on. So other than the edge of the terrain, this is everything I've done. I'm so sorry. And then I was talking about the trees earlier at the beginning of the stream, how I might do custom trees for the entirety of the map, or just in these two craters. But we'll see. Yeah. That was a very sad stream thing beginning. Sorry about that. Ooh, you know what? Let's have this area be the first area we finish this stream. So we'll finish the terrain here, and then after that we'll add a pathway to a hot air balloon that then we can create, and then we'll add a forest around this area. Since it isn't a large area, and it might be good to see what a completely custom forest would look like. Sorry again about the beginning. That was upsetting. Okay. This kind of feels like it stops abruptly. Oh, this is definitely different for all the towers, since all the towers are typically level all around. Anyways... Wait, that's 5. Ew. Yeah. I think up here should be good somewhere. Think that's how that was? Actually, now that I think about it, I've had lots of practice building hot air balloons. Just, or like the balloon part, never the basket part. Hmm. I guess that'd be the center of it. Perfect. I think this is my first official dead end on my pathway. I don't plan on having any more dead ends, however, you never know. Okay, and then leave that there as the center, and then guess we will figure out the rest from here. Very nice. Okay. Oops. Okay. I mean, this seems fine so far. I guess now it's just the balloon portion, and then we'll see how it looks from there. Actually... Does that look fine? I think it's good with that, actually. Okay, Kind of like that. Okay. Balloon time. I think we'll do the balloon portion first, and then we'll actually figure out uh, decorations. Okay, that looks better. Ooh. Ooh. I think so far this is good. Hmm. Okay, let's restart from this portion. Here, I'll decide if we need that after we finish the top. Okay. There we go. Can I make it better? It feels off to me somehow. Hmm. I think everything needs to be raised by 1, starting from up there. Okay. There we go, much better. Whoa, that's a lot lighter color on my screen, or on my other screen. It looks... What is that? It's like cyan wool, but lighter. That's weird. I didn't realize there was such a difference between this screen and my other screen, or maybe it's the difference between this screen and YouTube. That's interesting. Hmm. It just looks too flat. I mean, from a distance it looks fine, but it still feels too flat. Is that all I have to add? Hmm. I guess that's the best I can do. I mean, it looks good from a distance. And up close it feels fine. So I guess that's good for now. So now it's just decorating time. Hmm. Whoops. Does that look? It looks fine. Okay, well, I said I wanted to complete, like, a mini forest up here to see what the rest of the world would look like if we did custom trees. However, I don't think we're gonna completely do all of up there. We're just gonna do some. I mean, it doesn't look bad so far. Hmm. I think placing leaves more randomly helps with the weirder tree designs like this one. Because, I mean, it doesn't look great, but it doesn't look completely wrong either. The nice thing about dense forest, or dense trees, yeah, dense forest. The nice thing about dense forest is that since the leaves are so close together, you don't have to completely worry about what the tree leaf shape is like completely. At least not as much, anyways. I mean, so far it looks quite good, I think. At least from a distance. The distance-wise, it looks really good. Close up, I think it looks fine, actually. I don't plan on adding or bone mealing all the grass, because that would be a lot of grass to bone meal for this entire map. However, it might it might be worthwhile to do. Then again, I'm not adding any since I can't add bone meal to the podzol in this biome, which I think they should change. I'm not going to be adding any ferns or anything down here, and it looks fine without it, I think. So hopefully the rest of the world with the custom trees will look fine. Okay, let's do one last tree. Let's do the biggest tree yet. Yeah, that should be good. Now that I think about it, I'm doing more so Terraria trees. At least when I'm doing the spherical trees. Which, when I think of it that way, I don't feel as bad as making the trees look. I don't feel. What's the correct way to speak? It feels fine to make it this way, even though it's more so unnatural in the sense of you'd actually have to trim your tree to look like that. But when I think of it in the sense of Terraria-wise, it feels fine. Maybe I should do pointed leaves instead. No. Okay. Maybe I'll add vines onto some of the trees at some point. Okay, so far doing this, I think custom trees for the entirety of the map is the way to go. It's just gonna be a lot without, mods and all that. I don't know why I'm talking so much about mods today. Because I did say that I want to do this all by hand for the most part. And I mean, I have done that so far. All of this has been done by hand, except for a couple areas where I did. Well, this area, for one, is one of the areas where I did a slash fill command. I did one in the bottom of that river. Or not the bottom of the river, the bottom of the lake here. Anywhere else? I think I've only done it in 2 places. Just multiple times in those places. I did like 3 times for the ground here because of how big it was. And then like once for the stone and then a second time for the sand. But other than that, I've done all of this by hand, which is nice. And I mean, I have looked up videos, but that was only for the trees, and then the videos helped with nothing really. So I think I'm doing good. But if anyone has any tips, please let me know. Especially if it comes to like this tree here. I'm not 100% satisfied with it. So if anyone has any tips for that, that'd be much appreciated. And if you have tips for anything else, please let me know. Anyways, I think I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you guys for watching. Wait, no. I want to say thank you all for watching. I'll see y'all later. Please like, subscribe to the channel, and comment which kind of stream you'd like to see me do next. Also, if you'd like to play with me or other members of the Bagel Army, please join my Discord server. Link is in the description. And without further ado, have a bagular day. Bye, guys.